Have you ever tried to use a pre-populated database with Room, only to find yourself scratching your head? It can be confusing, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into how to use Room Persistence Library with a pre-populated database. I totally get it. Setting up a database can feel like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face the same issue when trying to integrate Room with pre-populated databases. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How can I use Room with a pre-populated database?" They mentioned that they placed their database in the Assets folder, but are still seeing a new database created each time. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what could be going wrong? When you create a Room database, it needs to know where to find your pre-populated database. If it's not set up correctly, Room might just create a new one instead. Let's break this down step by step. And stick around. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will ensure your Room database works seamlessly with your pre-populated data. To use a pre-populated database with Room, the user should first ensure that the database file is correctly placed in the Assets folder. Specifically, it should be located in the src main assets/databases directory. Next, the user needs to create a Room database instance. However, to use the pre-populated database, they must implement a specific method to copy the database from Assets to the app's internal storage. The user can achieve this by overriding the Room database's create-from-asset method. This method allows Room to recognize and use the pre-populated database from the Assets folder. Finally, the user should ensure that they are not allowing main thread queries unless absolutely necessary. This is important for maintaining performance and avoiding potential application freezes. Did you know? The Room Persistence Library is named after the concept of rooms in a house, where each room serves a specific purpose. Just like in a house, you want to make sure everything is in its right place. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to using Room with a pre-populated database involves copying the database from the Assets folder. First, ensure your database is in the Assets folder. Then, in your main activity, copy the database to the app's database path if it doesn't already exist. Finally, build the Room database instance using the copied database. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative approach shared by another user suggests using Room version 2.2 or higher to pre-populate your database. You can do this by using the create-from-asset method. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative approach is to copy your pre-populated database from the Assets folder to the App's Databases folder. Then, when setting up your Room database, make sure to add migrations using the Add Migrations method. This will help retain your data. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always check your database version and ensure your database file is in the right location. This simple step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You should now be able to use Room with your pre-populated database without any issues. Remember, proper setup is key. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our bonus content on optimizing your database.